has moved through several cities: Anaheim, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, Costa Mesa, Irvine, and now they're back in the Costa Mesa area. We understand the driver is wanted for, this is a stolen vehicle apparently, and Buena Park police tried to stop him more than an hour ago, and because the car came through as a stolen vehicle, but the driver would not stop. And this guy's been driving erratically throughout the past hour, running red lights. There have been a lot of near-miss collisions with other vehicles. He almost hit a group of pedestrians and even almost hit a motor officer.
Yeah, just got onto the 55 southbound from the 405 heading back into Costa Mesa. That looks like the underpass there for maybe the 73, if I have that correctly. Still traveling southbound on the 55. Yeah, doing about 60 miles an hour, which is, this is when there are pursuits, this is what you want to see a driver doing, not speeding excessively and really calm things down from what was going on earlier on some side streets, running red lights, nearly striking a group of pedestrians. At one point, this driver nearly hit a motor officer. It was so bad at one point, officers had to call off the pursuit for a period of time and go into tracking mode. Just had the helicopter track him because they didn't want to push him too hard because he or she was driving so recklessly that they didn't want to put any more pedestrians or other drivers on the road in any danger. They have since gone back, and you see there are a couple cruisers behind. I believe that this is the Highway Patrol it has been turned over to, but this all started with officers, from the Orange County Sheriff tell us that the Buena Park Police Department tried to pull this driver over for reports of a stolen vehicle. They have since turned this pursuit over to the California Highway Patrol, and there are two large cruisers in pursuit right now.
And SkyMap 7, you can see, is tracking the speed of the vehicle there. It shows it's in the 55 to 60 mile an hour range. So he has definitely slowed down from his driving behavior earlier in the past hour. He was driving very fast and erratically, again, almost hitting some vehicles and hitting some pedestrians and the motor officer, as we mentioned to you. Now he's on the shoulder. It looks like he's perhaps, does it look like he's exiting there? No, I guess he is not exiting there. Again, SkyMap, you're seeing he's slowing down there, 45 miles an hour. You see all of the CHP officers, actually multiple agencies are involved in this pursuit right now. They are assisting the CHP. Again, this pursuit having gone through several cities from Santa Ana, Anaheim, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, and now in Orange County. Still in Costa Mesa, we believe. Yeah, picking up speed right now.
I believe that was 22nd Street, the overpass there. That's one of the great advantages of having our sky mapping technology is you can tell what roads they're on and the cross streets as they go. Still 55 miles an hour. Again, no danger. The roadway seems to be cleared. I don't know. I'm sure they're doing some traffic stops and make sure that the on-ramps are closed off, knowing that this is coming. Either that or just traffic is extremely light on this Sunday afternoon, heading southbound on the 55 and really slowing down now, 45 miles an hour. And officers, this is as the freeway, I believe, begins to come to an end. There's Newport Boulevard.
He's really slowing down significantly. 25 miles an hour there. They're on Newport Boulevard now. As they near this intersection here, wonder what he's going to do. Looks like he's turning right. Again, he's driving a stolen vehicle, or what authorities believe is a stolen vehicle, and Buena Park police tried to stop him earlier, but he did not. He failed to stop, and the pursuit ensued.
West 19th and a right onto Harbor Boulevard, now going northbound on Harbor Boulevard. And you saw, I don't know if police thought they would have a chance maybe to try and attempt a pit maneuver. They got really close there, but this pursuit continues at relatively slow speeds. Just 45 up to 50 miles an hour here. We're starting to see a little traffic, and these are the situations you begin to worry about. Once you're on side streets and you start talking about crosswalks, pedestrians, bicyclists, skateboarders, and other cars in the area.
That is a concern, Jory. Fortunately, it looks like the roads are pretty clear. Being Father's Day, hopefully people are inside having early dinner, not too many people outside, not too much traffic, at least it doesn't appear, at least on this road here, going about 50 miles an hour now, heading north. Do we know what street? This is Harbor Boulevard.
Still on Harbor
Boulevard.
They just passed Hamilton. Looks like a lot of these roads are named after former presidents. We're in that area, so Wilson should be They should be approaching Wilson Street in the next little bit and approaching the Costa Mesa Golf Course.
Yeah, and they did call off the pursuit for a little bit. They sort of held back their patrol cars, but then they caught up with him again, and the pursuit continued. I think it was getting a little dangerous at the time when he was having the near collision with other vehicles, and that's when they decided to pull back.
Yeah, so just to recap, this has been going on for more than an hour now. It seems like a relatively slow speed pursuit right now going northbound through Costa Mesa on Harbor Boulevard. This has been through the cities of Santa Ana, Anaheim, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, Costa Mesa, Irvine, then back from the 405 to the 55, now to Harbor Boulevard, back through Costa Mesa. There were some really dangerous near misses here. This driver ran red lights. They nearly hit pedestrians in a crosswalk, nearly hitting a motor officer at one point. Police did have to call off this pursuit for a little while and just go into tracking mode with their helicopter, at one point flying at relatively low speeds right on top of this driver. They backed off, and the driver has kind of backed off on some of his dangerous tactics and slowed things down here considerably. And so police or highway patrol has moved back in. Again, approaching these intersections, you never know what's going to happen if they have the light going their way, crossing Merrimack Way right now.
And you see some cars pulling over as this maroon vehicle moves through. So you wonder if they're getting a heads up from authorities. Because you see the cars sort of getting out of this guy's way, and he's not speeding; he's still going the 40s.
Yeah, that was Mesa Verde. Adams Avenue should be coming up next as they travel northbound on Harbor Boulevard. Again, low rate of speed, 42, and it looks like they will be making the green light through this intersection on Harbor Boulevard, which is all great news. We are quickly running out of time in our show. We will continue to track this pursuit for you. Hopefully it comes to a peaceful end, and you can catch the very latest coming up at 7 o'clock on KDOC TV, and we'll have more at 11 o'clock.
And you can continue to watch this pursuit on ABC7.com as well. But again, we will have an update on KDOC TV at 7 o'clock and more on ABC7 at 11. Thanks for watching.